I'm all for dirt roads and stuff like that, but this is like rally tracking over here. Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more of the greatest picking up women and then having kids and settling down and making a lot of money simulator that the computer world has ever known. It is Farmers Dynasty. This turned, okay, so real quick, this turned from like a ha-ha game into legitimately a really good game. Like, the developers are doing a fantastic job with this. They've updated it some more. In a good and a bad way. My laziness portion of me is sad and depressed. You have to buy actual materials now in order to fix things from the materials store. I guess there's a truck that you can buy now as well, but it costs 40,000 frickin' euros. We do not have enough yet. I also want to save up for the new tractor. There is a kick-ass new tractor. Over here in the map, there's like a bunch of different vehicle stores, and they all have different things in them. So I think that the tractor was over here. A bunch of the different attachments and the harvester was over here. I think there's another vehicle store. There's another vehicle store over here. I think this one has the truck that you can buy. And then over here is the building depot where you buy the materials and stuff. So one of the things that you guys said was plant the barley. So we're going to be doing barley for our next crop. The other thing that I want to do is sell the food that we already have so that we can make a lot of money from it. We're going to need a ton of money to buy the new stuff because there is new everything. We have a bunch of the old material stuff, but we want the new stuff as well. Also, there's a dude named Calvin over here. He's got an old hay baler. And we could try and get it somehow. Now, I happen to have our harvester kind of sitting over here, so we can hop on in it real quick and just kind of fly on over. Luckily, even though we can't afford the truck quite yet, 40,000 euros, man, that still makes me so sad. Even though we can't afford the truck yet, we can still get around on our sad little harvester and tractor, which isn't terrible. Oh, I think it's right over here. Hold on. Can you see it? Something right over here. It's like a crane van or something like that. Hold on, let's go check this out. And then also, oh, there's that new the new tractor too. God, I want that friggin' tractor. It is gonna take us forever. All right, brand new vehicle. How much do you cost? Yep, 20,000 frickin' euros. It's the HDS pickup, the hardware goo pickup. You boys know how it is. 40,000 social points to get that thing down. We're not going to be doing that. Now, we still do have to complete our final quest back at the house, and that'll get us 20,000 social points for that. And this is that other tractor I want. 45,000 euros and 90,000. We're going to have to pay full price for everything. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. There's so many cool items that we want. One of the things I definitely want is that tractor and the new plow, because plowing is just a right royal pain in the ass. You boys know. Anyway, let's get over, see what it's going to take to get the hay baler. I do want to get the hay baler because, holy, excuse me while I Austin Powers my way through this. I do want to get the hay baler because the hay baler is going to allow us to get the hay, which is just more money that we can make. Because every time we cut down all this wheat and stuff like that, we're leaving this hay out there, and you can bag the hay and then sell it. You can also use it to feed your cows and stuff like that, but I don't think that we're going to be doing cows quite yet. Although, I guess they reduced the price of cows to make them more impressive. What is this little twig over here stopping our freaking harvester? You gotta be kidding me. Don't worry, Calvin. I'm coming, baby. It's gonna take a little bit. You have like the worst road I've ever seen to get to your freaking house over here. I'm all for dirt roads and stuff like that, but this is like rally tracking over here. Now, Calvin is surrounded by a ton of fields. And I do want to buy, I probably want to buy another field today. But I want to make sure that it's a field that already has some crops so that we can continue to get money right off the bat. All right, Calvin, what do you got for me? I think I'm going to go ahead and move my way through this delicious dialogue of sadness.
Is that baler available? I could use something like that.
You know...
Nah, what the hell? I'm leaving this place anyway.
Oh.
Selling, you know. Moving back to the sea. Guess this life's not for sale.
Calvin sounds legit. I'm not going to lie.
So... how much money do you have?
Oh, and then our guy.
Well, not much. At least not for such old equipment.
Wait.
But I do work.
I think we just used the line that Calvin was supposed to have.
I guess if you restore these barns...
All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this, and I'll see you guys in a second. So, you know, I got to tell you, the developer said that they're putting in new voiceovers and voice acting and stuff like that in this game. I almost don't want them to change our boy over here, Romeo, because his Google Translate indifference is endearing now. Like, without it, I would feel really weird. So here's the attachment. I do want this, for sure. So real quick, let's go ahead and start fixing all this stuff up over here. Now, it doesn't look like I need any kind of additional materials at the time. I don't know. Oh, there's like legitimate conditions now and stuff like that. Okay. It doesn't tell me how many materials I have on me, so I'm just gonna start repairing this and hope to God that it all works out before, like, I run out of bricks or wood or whatever. Just doing things the gray way, from the ground up. I also thought to myself, it's totally possible that maybe because these are, like, tutorial missions to get you, like, you know, the worst possible items so that you can legitimately play the game, maybe you get infinite materials for the purposes of finishing these missions. I'm really not 100% sure. You know that we're single-handedly holding this entire town together? Like, at this point, every structure in this entire freaking town has our handiwork on it. Like, everyone knows this at this point. Like, it has to be that way. It's kind of weird, though, because, like, some of these different things, like, you saw that new truck, well, whatever it is, like a van or a truck or a crane or something like that, and the new tractor costing like 40 or 50 or 90,000 social points. How do you get that many social points? Like, even when we just do these little missions and stuff like that, we're getting like 1,000 at a time or whatever. You would need to complete a huge amount of missions in order to do that. Oh, that reminds me too. The developers are listening to all the complaints, like, and, you know, like I said, there's going to be some growing pains and stuff like that in the game, but for the most part, everyone seems pretty happy with it. But one of the things, and I said the same thing, was that plowing was such a ridiculous pain in the ass that it just wasn't worth it to do it for a mission. Well, they increased the payout by 100%. So that's pretty sweet to, like, you know, legitimately listen to people be like, yeah, I don't want to plow because it sucks. And fix things so that maybe it's a little bit more enticing. All right, Calvin, I'm making this place look friggin' legit over here. This should be the last piece for this particular barn, I believe. There we go. Okay, so now there's just one building left. So this thing looked like, went from looking like a condemned shack to something glorious and ooh, I almost stepped in some crap. To something glorious and majestic, all because we took the time out of our day to make this grand little town beautiful once more. I guess we're not really doing it for free. Like, we're getting something out of the deal over here. Can I reach that? Oh, tell me I can reach it. I don't think I can reach that. All right, this should be the last little bit over here, and then we can remove all this scaffolding. I had to do scaffolding to get us up here. Yes, good. Okay, so now we should be able to remove all this. I think you have to go down on the ground to remove it. I don't think that you can remove it. Yeah, I don't think that you can remove it while you're on it, although that would be pretty funny. All right, free hands for all. Now, can I attach this to the harvester, I wonder, or does it have to go to something else? All right, I'll let you guys know there was a fantastic dialogue there of epic proportions. We now have this hay baler. So, let's go check this out. I don't know. I mean, let's go ahead and throw it on here and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? I end up killing Calvin? Let's see now. If I, well, it looks like the connecty thing, hold on. It looks like the connecty thing is over here. And if that's the connecty thing, then it's definitely required to have the tractor in order to deal with this, I imagine. All right, heading on back home with the harvester. Like I said, you can quick travel utilizing different objects in different areas of the map. But I think what I'm going to do is bring the harvester back home. The reason why is because we want to harvest our canola, because the canola is worth, like, big money. And if we get that and sell it, I think we're going to be up quite a bit. And I'm really torn. Like, I'm torn between getting the truck first or getting the tractor first. I feel like getting the truck is probably better. It's a little bit cheaper as well, and it'll allow us to get around the map. And like I said, the big thing right now about the map is that time is friggin' money. And we waste a lot of it because we can only go 24 kilometers per hour in these things. I think that you run faster than the different vehicles move you. So it's probably better that we run as much as possible. But I do like to use these just for teleporting around from place to place. All right, taking the grain trailer out over here, boys. Time to friggin' hit it. We need to sell some more of this grain so we can free up our silo to put the big money canola up in there. All right, now let's see here. And how do I make sure? I just want to make sure that we're right on point over here. Yeah, that looks good. All right, start dropping it off, baby. Yes, good. Good. The trailer got increased in its capacity as well. Holds a lot more nowadays. So, how much is left? Ah, empty. Okay, we got everything in here. So we're ready to make the big sale. Now, for the wheat, it's like an extra 3-minute drive, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. We want to go down here to the old mill. What did I leave over here? Oh, the baler. Okay, we can't pick it up because we're going to have the grain trailer the whole time. Let's go ahead down to the old mill, sell that wheat for $5.76. Then we're going to harvest our canola, and look at that, $7.92 for the canola. Big money. Also, I found a lupine harvest area nearby. I think I'm going to buy that because that's $7.56 per ton. We may make some really good money off of that field as well, and we'll have an extra field. As I drive along here in the beautiful countryside, this game is actually really beautiful. As I drive along here, I can't help but wonder to myself, how fast is the other tractor? Because if the more modern tractor is like way faster, I may just try and get that right off the bat, because this 15 to 24 kilometer per hour BS is for the birds, man. It takes forever. Well, I mean, it's not horrible, but like, it really makes me question whether or not these extra 3 minutes are worth it. They are. We're getting like over a 50% price increase by going here. But getting that bigger trailer is going to be even better. The more modern trailer that you can buy for the grain holds like 11,000 kilograms. This holds like, what is it, like 4 or 5 or something? So yeah, like 4. So pretty much double and a half on the new one. Ooh, lordy. We made it. Oh, it's money time, baby. It is freaking money time. Let's go ahead and move her right over here like so. Oh yeah. Right like that. Right there. Right there. All right, raise it on up. Oh, yeah. There's the money. There's the money come rolling in. Oh, yeah. Can we get 6,000 euros? No, we didn't get 6,000 euros, but we're doing okay. Now, there is, I don't know how I feel about this. There is a giant wheat field right next to the windmill over here. I think it costs like 9,000. Its size is like 2.9 or something like that. There's actually a couple fields near here. Only problem is that they're so far from our place of operation that dealing with them would be a pain in the ass. Yeah, you can see right over here. 19,000 to pay full, 9,000 for the almost 20 grand in social points. But it is 2.42 in field size. So just purchasing this and then selling the wheat right across the way over here is probably worth, let's see, the one that we did was 0.71, I think, and this one, 242, so it's 3.5 times larger, and we got maybe, what did we get, like 6,000 euros from ours? So, it's actually pretty close to paying full price. If you get it for the discount, you're getting an extra 10,000 euros, I think. If this would have been barley, it would have been way better. All right, it is a brand new day. Up at 6 o'clock in the morning, as we often are. Says that there's more eggs in the egg, in the egg house, in the hen house. Also, something I noticed was that, let's go ahead and, oh wait, can I just eat this? Oh, because I'm in the pantry, I can't eat it. The patch note said that we're getting even more eggs now. So I'm curious to see how many we got. We got like, what, like 29 the last time? I think we'll keep a couple of eggs on us. Actually, maybe we'll just grab the whole thing of eggs and then we'll move them into the pantry as time goes. You can hold 9,999 items per stack, I think now. I think they increased that as well. All right, hens. What do you got for me over here in the hen house? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, we got 2 over there. Okay, very good. 2 more. I'm not being too impressed right now. I mean, so far, so good. It's not like blowing my mind or anything like that. How about on this side? Do we have any additional eggs? Oh, yeah. Oh, these freaking hens are the best, man. I'm so glad we bought them. Oh my god, just eggs everywhere. We don't have to worry about any kind of food because we always have plenty of eggs. Although I think we need a wife in order to make something more nutritious than just the raw eggs. I feel kind of weird about that. 26 eggs. I feel like we got less this time. But I'm going to go ahead and eat one raw. Now, also, there is the general store near us. I wonder if he buys the eggs. Hold on, let's find out exactly how much the general store is like right over here. It's like 2 feet away from our house. Let's head over there real quick. I just want to see how much he will buy the eggs for, because it may benefit us to sell the eggs over to this guy if we get some decent money for it. I wonder if there'll ever be like a bus transportation in this game as well. That would, maybe there is one. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing it. That'd be kind of nice though, because it'd be a better way to get around than just walking everywhere. What do you got to trade there, buddy?
Care to trade?
Yes. Show me your
Sure.
wares.
What do you need?
I feel like I'm in medieval times right now. Do you care to trade? Price. Oh, 0.4. Okay, so it's worth absolutely nothing, basically. So we're better off just eating it. 6. I think that the best thing that you can get is raw apples for nutrition. Because you can do this is 45, but it costs 11. Yeah. Pretty sure it's just flat out, straight up raw apples. All right, well, apple a day and all that. I'm actually a big fan of apples in real life, so it's not a big deal. Let's head over to the harvester and start knocking down all of our canola so we can get that going. Because, again, that should be a super profitable crop. And the area that we can sell it to is nearby. The only issue is that, like, we can sell it right here. Right here. Yeah, right here at the market. The only issue is that we need to head all the way down here to bring our grain thing back up here so we can load it up to with grain to move it back down here. All right, boys, I think you know what time it is. Sun's coming up, which means it's time to make that money. All right, so header down, header on. We don't have anything left in here, I'm pretty sure. Inside of our harvester is all clear. All right, baby. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. Nice and smooth. Now to get the better harvester, supposedly, we get even more crops with the better harvester. Meaning like each pass that we're making right now would be giving us even more canola than the passes that we're doing right now. Now is this field the exact same size as the other field? I feel it's either close to the size of the other field or it's exactly the same size. Oh yeah, driving this thing with the keyboard is just flat out way better than the controller. I'm not gonna lie. I've always been a dirty keyboard user anyway. So, kind of makes sense at the end of the day. Now, I think we'll be able to get another pass over here before we fill on up. Yeah, we're at 57% right now, so I think we're going to be able to get one more pass. You seem to get about 1.5 passes per go before you fill up this beaten wreckage piece of rusted lockjaw producing thing that we have over here, which is it's not bad. Like, to start us off, I'm okay with it. 86%. All right, yeah, I think we may just barely make it to the end. 93, 94. I also appreciate the fact, we don't want to go too far now. I also appreciate the fact that the little warnings come up to tell you when you're about to, like, miss out on a bunch of crops or something like that. All right, let's go ahead and move this over here. Move right up next to the drop-off area. There we go. Drop it all off. Oh, yeah. That's going to be like, what, like 2,400 right now? Okay, 2,400 kilograms of canola so far. Not bad. The canola oil is strong with this one. We're only at 91%, but I think I'm going to drop it off anyway since I'm already... Like, the canola field literally drops you off right next to your silo. So I guess there's no real reason not to do it. Oh, yeah. All right, go ahead and drop it on in there. There we go. Sometimes I feel a little weird. I wonder if I'm too close or something like that, and if I would miss it, but I don't think so. I think we're doing okay for the most part over here. All right, we got the home stretch over here. I think we're gonna have almost like 10,000 kilograms of canola, so it should sell pretty good for the most part. We should get quite a bit of money out of this. I think, what are we at right now money-wise? Almost 6,000 euros. Probably put us closer to, I don't know, what, like 15 or 20 or so? So it should do all right. Right, this should pretty much be the last passes that we're going to make. We're at 51%. I think we can get the rest of this in here. Maybe not. All right, the last little bit over here. It wasn't very much. There was a little bit. I think it's going to put us past 10. Yeah, put us just past 10, almost 11,000 kilograms. All right, let's go ahead and grab the trailer, bring it on over here, brag this stuff up, bring it over to the center, and then finish off selling it. All right, rolling on up. Time to get that money sitting inside the silo. It may just look like grain to the unassuming eye, but realistically, it's fat stacks of cash. All right, here we go. Yep. Good. 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 All right, stop. All right, very good. We still have 6,000 kilograms in there. See how much we get. Now, here we go. The agricultural market right down over here should still be open like it's no big deal. Where's my star at? Where'd my designated star chunk thing? I know it's around here somewhere. Don't you lie to me. There it is. Right over here. Oh, look at this. I'm actually gonna get to drive on the road. That never happens before. We won't do it for too long, though. Oh, you have to be real careful, by the way. When you do the cruise control with T, you can very easily hit the R key. And if you hit the R key, it will make you very sad. Because what will happen is all your illustrious grains will go spilling all over the place. Now, that field right over there, I think, is the lupine field. And then there's another field over here. These ones would probably be pretty good to buy. They're close to our farm. And not only that, they're pretty close to the agricultural market over here. So we'd be able to sell stuff very easily. It's very close by. All right, we're here. Now, I don't know where to drop this stuff off at. I've never done it here before. I imagine it would be, like, very large and impressive. Like the area where we need to legitimately drop off all of our grains. Where are you at, grain drop-off area? You deep in the middle? You over here on the side? All right, I think I found it. This has got to be it. Right over here. This looks like the perfect kind of area where you would drop a bunch of grains off at. All right. We on center? Yep. Let's pray to God this works. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff right there. That's what dreams are made of. You always thought that they were made of, like, hopes and greatness, but they're made of frickin' canola seeds or whatever. Canola grains. There we go. Canola, $7.92 a ton, baby. So we're at 9,000 right now. All right, time to turn on the money faucet. You boys ready? Money faucet. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff right there. So here's the big question. We're going to be able to do one more of these. So that's going to get us to about... What's that going to get us to about? Maybe 14,000. Well, it's not a full thing of this. Should get us right to about 14 or 15,000 euros. Which is going to help out. But we're still going to need to get more money and probably start planting our own crops. But I also like to, remember, buy a crop and then, you know, go ahead and harvest it and then sell what we get, because I think we'll get a little bit of money from that. What should we go for first? Should we go for the truck first so that we can get around the field a little bit faster? Well, the entire map. Should we go for the tractor first? Because it seems like the tractor does pretty much everything. Like, you need the tractor to pull around the different trailers. You need the tractor to cultivate. You need the tractor to seed. You need the tractor to frickin' plow. You need the tractor to do everything. Now, the only question is, I don't know if the old plow can hook up to the new tractor. I know for the harvester, if you get the new harvester, you have to get the new harvester attachments. I don't think the old ones hook up. What do you guys think? What should we go for next with our money? Remember, we're going to be at right around, I would say, 15,000 euros. And then if we get a little bit more, we would be able to buy the whatchamacallit, the truck, if we got enough social points. Or we can just keep grinding out the money so we can buy the fanciest of new equipment. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.